All right.
At least it stopped the noise, right?
Sorry.
I'm Johnny Scoville, and this is Chase the Heat. I'm sitting in a hospital bed in the Tucson Medical Center. I don't want anybody to be nervous, okay? I'm going to tell you every single thing. I've always been very transparent about things, and I'm going to be very transparent about this. So, before I get into the video and tell you everything that's going on, I want to thank my brother Tommy, who is very quick action, fast thinking. Certainly was helpful. I don't know if a life was saved, but that's my brother right there. But here's the deal. I've had a lot of pressure on me because of the move I had. All right, I just arrived here in Tucson, coming off the heels of a great visit in Erie, Pennsylvania, with Harvest 912. And so, I'm here in Tucson making content, hanging out with my brother. And this afternoon, I'm not even sure what time it was, probably 5 hours ago. I was sitting around the house and I had just finished playing guitar for like an hour. And Tommy had just finished a live stream. And out of nowhere, I just started getting very dizzy and lightheaded. And I knew I knew that losing consciousness seemed like it was coming. So I got down to the ground real quick so that it wasn't a big fall. So I got to the ground and I told Tommy I just feel very dizzy. And I said, and I was sweating like you dumped a bucket of water on me. And I said to him, man, I think I'm gonna pass out. And he was pretty tense about it. He helped me get to my feet, and it required him helping me get to my feet. Really. Anyway, he got me up in the dining room area, there's a little chair, and I sat on it. Felt pretty comfortable. Here's the thing, at the time I was super fatigued, just really, really tired. And next thing I know, it's the strangest thing. Tommy's standing in front of me, yelling at me. And this is stuff that I learned after the fact because I wasn't really present. But I was sitting on a chair and I fell from the chair. Thank you, Priscilla. It is Priscilla, right?
Yes.
I got it right. Anyway, I fell from the chair. Priscilla's helped me out with an IV. I fell from the chair, and he was on the phone in a different room. He heard a thud, came around the corner. I was blue, which is not a color I like to be. So obviously, it wasn't something I was excited about. So he's fortunately, I was going to say, he was an EMT for a while, and he actually gave me a little mouth-to-mouth. Crazy enough, that's not the first time he's had to do that for me. At any rate, did a big sternum rub, and we talked about it afterwards. It took him a minute to get me to come around, which if someone's unconscious in front of you, that's a long time. Anyhow, hey, thank you so much, Priscilla. You're awesome. That's Priscilla. She's really cool.
Oh, I was like, I posed.
You want to be on? Can I show you? Can I put you on? There's Priscilla. Awesome. I had to get permission first, But she's been very helpful. I've been kind of nice, right? I haven't been too...
Yes, you've been kind.
I haven't been too grumpy. So, I don't know what the problem is. And they brought me down here. It was, Tommy goes, look, we're not hanging around. You're coming. At first, I decided, here's the first... At first, we didn't make the initial decision. We're going to the hospital. What I did was I said, I'm hot, I'm sweating. I think I need to get into the pool. In the meantime, he's giving me water saying you need to hydrate. So I drank a bunch of water and I got in the pool. And I was in the pool for 30 seconds and just started vomiting. I couldn't keep anything down. So that became a real concern. I'm dehydrated, vomiting, sweating. Not, it's just a blueprint for. Thank you so much. If you need me to do anything, let me know.
Nope, that's it.
It's a blueprint for a problem. You know what I mean? So, Tommy, we got in Tommy's car and we drove to Tucson Medical Center, and that's where I am now with the amazing staff, with people like Priscilla, who's been very helpful. Honestly, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
She's been amazing.
If you need anything, just press that
No,
call.
one last time, you guys say hi to Priscilla one last time. She is an absolute rock star. She's been
Hello.
very helpful. Thank you so much. We really appreciate it. Listen, the people that watch me are very, very thankful for you right now. So thank you.
It was a pleasure. It was a pleasure.
Thank you. Thank you. All right. So here's the deal. I got down here and they said, look, we need to do a CT with you, a CAT scan. So they high contrasting CAT scan, which is, if you've never had one, it's sort of an interesting experience. But the CAT scan is done, and I'm sitting around, and they have already determined that they're not letting me go home for the night. They are keeping me here. They've run a whole ton of tests to make sure that I'm not dying, and I'm not dying. You guys have seen me do some of the most outrageous things. If that stuff didn't kill me, this isn't going to. What I believe happened is I'm just dehydrated, and that's what I think it is. But my brother is a rock star. I love him so much. Thank you, Tommy. Thank all you guys. I don't mean to give you scary news like this. It's not really scary. It's just sort of a bummer. I'll be back. I'm sure I'll be out of here tomorrow. What they checked most recently was the CAT scan was to take a peek at my aorta. Okay, but the problem that they've had is my blood pressure was really low. If you guys have been a fan for the channel, been on the bus for a long time, you may remember a video I did where I did the Nemesis chocolate challenge. Now, in that challenge, I had a blood pressure cuff, and at each square, I took my blood pressure. My blood pressure typically runs around 120 over 60. It was like 85 over 57 today. That's really low. I mean, like spooky low. So that's the reason they're taking precautions and they're concerned. I'd rather be safe than sorry any day. But everybody who's concerned, I want to say thank you. Tommy, obviously, thank you so much. Bree, I love you. I'm going to be fine. Bree is just, she's the love of my life, and she's in a different country right now, so there's a great concern. But please don't worry, Bree. I'll be there soon. I'm hiring an attorney. Money talks. I got some money. I'm going to make it talk a little bit. But anyway, that's where I'm at. I'm sure I'm going to be let go tomorrow. I do appreciate your prayers, your good wishes, your good vibes, whatever you do. I really appreciate it. It's sort of a spooky time. I don't think there's anything else I'm failing to tell you. Let me see. Oh, yeah, we have a big challenge. Tommy and I have a big challenge. I don't know what we're calling it, the fish challenge, the surstroming. That challenge is still... This is good that this is happening.
In the hall?
This is the blood pressure cuff. Now, the reason this is good, I want to show you my blood pressure reading. It usually is around 120 over 60 or so. And I got Priscilla May come over here.
It was cold. Yeah. We got there was a hurricane.
Let me see.
I don't think we're sure if
She's actually tied up. But this is still working. Let me see here. Still working. If Priscilla comes around the corner before this thing is done, I'll have her read it to us so we can get a good reading. But that's been the concern, is that the blood pressure has just been so low, which is weird. Priscilla, real quick, can I ask a question?
What's up?
This just finished. I was telling the guys my blood pressure usually is around 120 over 60. Mm-hmm. What is it now?
Right now it's taken right now, but the most previous one was 107 over 31.
Okay, so it was 107 over 31. That's not so good, people. Thank you, Priscilla. So, for those who have any idea about, 120 over 60 is one thing, but that's why I'm in the hospital, people. So we're going to wrap it up right now. This is not going to change the surstroming video. It may change the day that the Surströmming video happens on, but that video is still coming. Thank you for your thoughts, prayers, and good wishes. I'll be out of here soon. There is a tremendous amount of content that needs to be created. But I love each and every one of you. Thank you for your prayers. In the description box, you'll see all the normal stuff. Right there is the pepper. Right there is the bus. Let's see, bus. I don't know what I'm saying. This is how to get on the bus. That's how to get on the boat. And the top, you'll see more videos. It's doing my blood pressure one more time. All right, guys, we're going to wrap up now. I'm Johnny Scoville. I love you guys a lot. This was Chase the Heat.